Okay, today we're going to explain step by step how you can recover your device. Your cell phone. If you have this lock, it's one of the easiest and fastest ways. We will explain how to fix and recover your device. What do we always recommend to fix and recover it? Well, what we always recommend is watching the video. Step-by-step tutorial so you don't miss any details. And you can resolve this recovery. As we can see here, our phone displays this option here. Configuration. For those people who see the option that gives you power access adjustment for what they let and adjustment for what they don't. Let me in, don't worry, we also have a solution for what I left you with. Go to Settings. What I recommend is that you go to Settings right away. Go into Settings. They delete that Google account. They delete the Google account, which is the most important thing, so that the phone doesn't have a Google account. But if you suddenly find yourself stuck with your Google account, don't worry because we'll help you. We'll be explaining it to you in this video tutorial. How are you going to be able to delete that Google account? You'll be able to do 3 things in one. First of all, let's format our phone. Then delete that Google account and then it would give us what that is. Access to power, we can troubleshoot and recover our device. Having said all that, now, what we're going to do is use a tool. Fully updated where we will be explaining. Where will you be able to download that tool and what will you do with it? We will explain everything to you in detail. All you have to do is pay close attention to this video. This tutorial will help you fix and recover your account. Having said all that, now what we're going to do is leave what is ours, PC, and we're going to explain all the options we need to consider. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is go here and install our antivirus software. That would be the most important thing we have to do. Once we're here, we'll select this option. That is on the shield, appears on the shield. Then we select this option that says Manage Settings. And then we're going to disable this option that says Real-Time Protection. Once we're finished, we can re-enable this. Now we're going to go to our Google browser. In Google, you're going to type in Google. Here they will write this official page that we are going to be able to download the tool called David FRP. This would be our David FERP page. Let's type it here into Google, in the browser. We typed David FERP and these options will appear here. You'll be able to find many methods. What are you going to do? Well, for those people who suddenly, don't see our DI FRP page, you can add the .com, which also takes you directly to our official page. There's something else I also want to tell you. I'm also going to tell you that, for those people who might be in other languages, and David FRP isn't pronounced correctly, let's spell it out letter by letter, so that they can write it down, that way they can find it David FRPC day. They add the .com so that it will take you directly. We're going to click on our page first. Options, and we'll be able to find this entry that says FRP apps in some. It often happens that this padlock doesn't appear here. That option of DEP apps. If it doesn't appear here, go to the last option and you'll be able to find it. Then select it and you'll go here. We're going to go up here, it'll appear. The tool we're going to use today in this video tutorial. This is the tool we will be using today in this video tutorial. Deal here, you will be able to find the password. When you extract the tool, it will ask for a password. You'll be able to find it here, so we download the file, extract the program. We extract it and you'll be left with a PC like this. You're going to right-click on it. You're going to click here where it says, Run as Administrator, and you're going to say yes. Then this option will appear here. You'll click Next, Next, and Next. Then you're going to wait here. We'll wait a few seconds. We'll wait here a few seconds until it's fully installed. Sometimes it happens that the antivirus blocks the tool. If that's your case, restart your PC and reactivate it. You activate it again. But suddenly, let's say it appears here in the Tool Update tool. If it tells you to update the tool, then you have to do the same. Restart your PC, disable your antivirus, and run the tool again. Because that's an antivirus problem, we're going to click here where it says Log In. We're logged in. Now that we've logged in, the tool will open. Now that the tool is available. Today we're going to use what is a processor here, which is a Unisoft. So that people who might suddenly have other processors. I recommend you leave your different ones in the comments or in the. Leave a comment with your processor and model number. I can send you an exclusive video tutorial if you don't have this same processor. While we're here, let's go over here to one side and use this. We're going to choose this T616 from 64B2. We select it, then we go here to driver. We're going to install this driver, this one, and this last driver. This last driver tells us if the drivers are installed correctly. We're going to go here. In the second option, we'll give it. Next, we'll be able to find it here. But let's say we don't find it here, we go back. We select the first option and if it appears, you select it here and click Install. But if it doesn't appear, you'll just leave it here. But as soon as you connect your phone, it will appear. Okay, having said all that, what are we going to do first? Let's show you here. Let's select this service option and click here. It says Format. First, we're going to format our phone. Our phone has to be completely turned off. We already turned it off. We waited 10 seconds. Then here it tells us to press volume up, volume down, Selection. We press volume down and insert the USB cable at the same time. We press. Now, when this option appears here, we release it for those people who see the drivers listed here. Select them and click Install. But if it ran correctly, there's no need to redo it. You need to reinstall the drivers because if you have them installed but they're not showing up, your phone is now going to restart. It's restarting. We can disconnect it now. Now let's say that suddenly you're left with the Google account that you kept with the Google account. Don't worry, I'll tell you. I'm going to show you how you can delete your Google account. Because this tool also gives us the opportunity to be able to delete that Google account. We'll explain everything here. You're going to do it step by step so that you can also remove it all at once. Click. We're going now. Let's wait here for our phone to start. To then complete the process. Now what we're going to do again is turn off our phone. We're going to turn it off. We'll turn it off. Now we'll wait 10 more seconds. Now we're going to select this option that says FRP Reset. It will load here. Let's wait for the volume option to appear here. Again, we do the same process. We turn the volume down. We insert the USB cable so that it's here now. Can delete that Google account. We release the volume down button when this option appears here and now. What we're going to do is wait for this process to finish. Let's wait. Okay. Now we're going to unplug it. We'll unplug it. We connect and wait for it to take us directly, which is the beginning, then culminates in configuring your device. If you have any sinus implants, it is advisable to remove them. Another thing I want to tell you when we do these processes. With these tools, it's common to encounter some errors. How do we correct these errors? Well, I'll explain all those steps to you. Because here, to remove this screen lock, all you have to do is reset it. Formatting our phone automatically would delete everything. Complete. Okay, let's go. Let's go configure our phone. Let's configure it now, since we've deleted everything. So much, everything he had. We're going to give it to him here in jumping. We're not going to connect to any Wi-Fi network. Nothing more than formatting our phone automatically, all that. As we have indicated, that block you had would be removed. Everything completely now. What we have to do is go into adjustment. About the phone, and what we are going to do is reset our phone. When it resets, we'll configure it again as we just did.